What's up, YouTube? It's Hello TV. Listen, I figured something out about the dude, Fleece Johnson. All his videos are made-up stories. They're made-up stories. None of the shit he's telling y'all is real facts, bro. I've done the research. The Duckman story is a fucking lie. The story about people making dolls out of shit is a lie. This nigga, if he wasn't in a crazy house, like a mental institute, a psych ward, that shit does not go on in state prisons, bro. People don't, like, psych ward, yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might got some people in the hole that throw shit on you, throw piss on you. But you ain't got nobody fucking taking shit. They would sign you into a fucking psych ward, you do some shit like that, bro. You do not got inmates making... The inmates wouldn't even allow you to do that kind of shit, bro. They make dolls out of shit. Come on, bro. Y'all sit here and believe, yo, he's literally trying to keep money. He probably got his first YouTube check, seeing like, yo, I just made $20,000. He know he got to keep it going. But y'all gonna keep buying these fucking fake ass prison stories. It's fake, it's false, bro. I don't even think he was raping dudes. I think this dude was just a homosexual in prison, bro. He's making up stories to keep his name relevant. A lot of these prison channels, the biggest ones, niggas be lying on these prison stories, bro. Y'all gotta do y'all homework on these fake ass prison stories. Niggas got prison stories for days, bro. It's not that much going on. If you're not in a max, a super max, or one of these like high profile prisons, bro, prison is like daycare, bro. Like shit ain't crack, like unless you like in like a high security. But if you like in a medium or a low security prison, them niggas is playing ball all day and playing poop. Like, niggas ain't doing that shit. Them niggas that Fleece talking about. A lot of these prison channels, they faking, bro. These niggas that come out of prison with these, oh man, I seen a dude get stabbed over a dice game. Man, I seen it. Man, y'all niggas be bluffing, bro. Niggas who really seen shit in prison, they don't come home and make YouTube channels about it. You niggas is bluffing. You know what I'm saying? You niggas making prison like it's some type of glory, like I've been to prison and I did 15 years. Like, come on, bro. If you ain't teaching these youngins to stay away from the streets, niggas don't want to hear your prison stories, bro. We don't want, nigga, you don't want to hear it, bro. We already seen the best of the best, heard the best of the best. You little small niggas coming out from your little state biz and shit, nigga, beat it, bro. Niggas don't want to hear that shit, man. Stop lying on these cameras. A lot of you prison channels and Fleece Johnson type niggas, y'all be lying about these prison stories, bro.
If you eat cheese, you a rat.
Now, I want to listen to the Americans' perspective of like, you know, what they know about the prison system and how things go down. Just like I know about prison systems, how things go down in UK, and I know about other prison systems because of research, you know what I'm trying to say. But just listen to what this guy's got to say. Listen to what this guy with the glasses has to say.
They have that bullshit out there. And people come through the dining hall, they have hamburgers around, you know, put cheese. I want nobody get the cheese. So I told the man, I said, I ain't know nothing about this shit. So I said, can I get the cheese? He gave me a whole block of it. He said, yes, you can.
Nigga get that nigga that whole block of cheese on purpose.
So when I said,
try to get that nigga.
Table, my friend from LaGrange, the other prison, he said, man, get that off your table, man. You eat that shit, everybody gonna think you're a rat. I said, fuck him. I mean, eat what the fuck I want to eat. Not don't call me that. And I heard on table, somebody kept saying, rat. I said, who the fuck is saying that? So I looked over, seen a group of white guys looking right at me. And when I seen that rat come out of his mouth, I just went over and just swung on the whole table. Everybody. So I went to the hole. So the guards now thought this was gonna, like the white guard, they was racist. So they said, we're gonna put you back. You know, we went in front of the justice committee. They said, we're gonna let you out of the hole. And I guess they thought I wasn't gonna come back out. And yeah, I came out and it was an old black man. He said, I don't know who you are. I don't mind what you did. I'm too old to fight. He said, but take his. You don't need it. He gave me a butcher knife. I took it. And I seen that same group of white boys that I swung on come down the step. coming. I already know they coming for me, right? So I just took off running straight towards them with the knife in my hand. I said, fuck, you know, they might kill me, but I'm taking some motherfuckers out with me.
So you doing this at 17, 18 years old?
Yeah, I ran straight towards him, and then when I got almost up,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. As I'm looking at Fleece Johnson and I'm listening, like I'm looking at this dude he done rape men. You know what I'm saying? He out here doing interviews. He's now an older man. Somebody might see this, yo. That's that nigga that got me. That nigga that got me. It ain't funny, but listen. Think about it. We looking at a rapist and a booty bandit right now.
They was having, hey, yo, ho, slow down, bro. Slow down, man. We ain't come to fight. They say, man, we don't know who put that shit.
You see, what I'm trying to say is tomfoolery, right? Get me? Cultures are different. You understand? And I know about the UK culture, especially the prison system, because I've been there. You understand? This guy knows about his culture. Notice how he's putting out, he rape people and he's a booty banter. Two things. So he's not talking about the raping side. He's talking about, he's always running around promoting the booty bandit, whatever the word is, side, not the rape. It'd be stupid for him to jump online and start saying, yeah, I rape people. Yeah. It'd be dumb of him. Common sense. But you're going to keep that part quiet. You're not going to admit to that kind of stuff, right? But he's talking about how much he enjoyed it and loved it, right? You got to listen to key words, you know. You got to listen to key words. But anyway, like proof's in the pudding. I mean, let me just back up what he just said. I haven't even heard this. He could go on and say better things.
Looking at this dude he done rape men. You know what I'm saying? He out here doing interviews. He's now an older man. Somebody might see this, yo. That's that nigga that got me. That nigga that got me. It ain't funny, but listen. Think about it. We looking at a rapist and a booty bandit right now.
They was having, hey, yo, ho, slow down, bro. Slow down, man. We ain't come to fight. They say, man, we don't know who put that shit out, man, but
I like you and I want your kind of nigga, and I'm gonna get that ass type of nigga. He gonna stab for that ass. He gonna kill for that ass. Booty is more important than water.
I like booty.
What the fuck?
Eating cheese all my life. I ain't no goddamn rent, this and that. So it was the first situation I had to go into straighten out. That's when my name got established. So now they gonna put me in a cell.
So they know who Fleece is at that point.
Yeah. So they put me in a cell with this big old black motherfucker. They call him Doc, Big Doc. This motherfucker look like shit. King Kong was a motherfucker. He had a big old, his nose was about the size of my fist. He had a big old nose, red eyes, and he was a big motherfucker with big fingers and shit. He just looked like he was just made to fight, you know.
Made to fight men for their buns, you dig? You know what I say? Made to be a warrior? No, made to be a booty warrior. Let's keep it real.
Like a gladiator type motherfucker.
No, a gladiator for what?
I like booty. I'm in a cell with him. They had double cells then. I stopped that long. I'll tell you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this motherfucker, that's the one I was telling people about it, hit that hole in the wall.
Yeah, that was to trick the younger people, right?
Yeah,
go ahead and tell us about that, because
yeah, he had a hole in his wall. See what he did?
I want y'all to listen close to this story right here. This shit is crazy. Like this manipulation, psychological game this old booty bandit used to play with whoever, you know what I'm saying, young prisoners that come up in his cell.
It was a hole in his wall, so he took a little balloon thing and put some baby powder in her and throwed it up to where it spooled up. So he pressed it into the hole, stuck it in her. And then took a sheet of paper and put some cement on it. And when it hardened, he taped it over the hole and then painted it over it where it looked like, you know, the regular wall and shit. Like, I didn't know the shit was done.
Mm.
So he started talking crazy and shit. He got to fuck something, all this old shit.
You got what?
Fuck something.
Oh, okay. You trying to get somebody to mess with.
Now he was trying to fuck me. So that's what his man was on, right? He was trying to fuck me, right?
Yeah.
So by that time, the door opened. We went out for chow, right? So I was telling some of my friends out there, man, this big black motherfucker. And so they gave me a little knife, Because the butcher knife I used on the other incident, I had to get rid of that. Because if they caught me with it, they was going to charge me with it, you know.
Remember the hole in the wall, the shit he put in there with the powder. Remember that. This is the big nigga, this what he do. Put the shit that had it look like regular wall. You don't even know it's a hole in the wall. Just listen to the story, man. It's crazy.
After I chose it. So I got another knife. So I went back in the thing. So this nigga put on his shorts. and it had a lot of holes in it. Whenever he walked, his shit would pop out of one of the holes, right? And he would put it back in his drawers. And...
Sound crazy, man.
I'm like, I think this is a nasty ass nigga right here. But I ain't gonna lie, I was afraid. I was actually afraid. And then when that nigga sounded off and hit that damn wall, and his arm went through and bust that thing, and it made a big old boom noise, like he knocked the bricks out of the goddamn wall, right? And all this shit was flowing through the thing. I didn't know it was baby powder. I thought it was fragments of cement.
Right.
You know, the dust.
You thought his fist was out.
Yeah, and his arm was white and shit. And I was like, and he run up on me. Nigga, do I gotta fight you, nigga?
Nigga, do I gotta fight you for your ass, or you gonna give it up? What type of nigga? Look, what type of nigga do this whole? That's what I'm saying. That's the booty. Listen, it's that booty bandit shit, that manipulation, that plan. Look, nigga done build some whole shit in the wall, waiting for a young nigga to come through, so he could act like he hit that hard and punch through the wall. And all now he run up on the nigga. Do I gotta hit you too for your ass, or you gonna give it up? It's the games niggas playing until let's let it continue.
I'm like, shit. What the fuck I'm gonna do? This nigga give him some good ass, right? And I wasn't thinking about fight. I was like, man, I'm gonna let this nigga penetrate me, man. You know. And he made one mistake. Cause when I moved, that little knife, cause I already hit that knife, it stuck my leg, right? And brought me back to my senses. Nigga, you got a knife right there. Man, I gripped that mother. I'm left-handed, but I gripped that with my right hand, right? Cause it was sitting on my right side.
Right.
I ain't had time to switch it over to the left, right? So I just came up with it, and just ripped all that over right up and cut him good. Like he ran to the door, guard.
Damn, he done ran to the door, guard. But before you was hard. I'm not talking about hard. I'm talking about nigga, you was hard. You was ready to go in this nigga buns. Hey, what's going on here? Now you running for the guards when you get your shit split? Huh? I'm saying, man, booty bandit, man. Come on.
I ran him back on me, hit his ankles and shit, right?
Hold on.
And I stabbed the shit out of him, right?
And this is like his first encounters. He's 15, 16 years old in the prison. You know what I'm saying? 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds around him. This is a young nigga. This is his introduction. His first booty bandit encounter, man.
And then when the guards finally came up to him, to the cell, they were telling me I done backed all the way up to the by the toilet, and they like, it's gonna be all right. Just put the knife down, put it down. I was shaking and everything, man. Blood everywhere. Well, I finally gave them the knife. They took this nasty nigga and they transferred it. I don't know if he died or what.
What the fuck you mean, this nasty nigga? You became this nasty nigga as well.
Booty, a man's butt. It was more important. I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
That's what it looked like.
I went to the hole.
He was a booty.
So there's the image of his teeth on the bottom row, none on the top. So if he's got his teeth smashed out, how come there's only some on the bottom row? And remember, you couldn't get him replaced. Anyway, carry on.
Bandit. You so much of a booty bandit right now, you look like doodoo, nigga.
They ain't even give me an outside choice for that, because they know what type of motherfucker he was. He was one of... It was more important. I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
That's what it looked like.
I went to the hole.
You was a booty bandit. You so much of a booty bandit right now, you look like doodoo, nigga.
They ain't even give me an outside choice for that, because they know what type of motherfucker he was. He was one of them types.
Right.
So then everything started going good. You know, people start thinking twice before they try me, you know. And they looked at me like I was the only black person in they would fight back. I mean, really fight back. And so I hear the thing, man. I kept seeing these sisters.
Uh-oh. All right, so I had to play this extra part right here. We got Fleece Johnson explaining the first time he seen the man's butt and seen the soap go down the crack of his back into the crack of his ass. What the?
Booty Bandit, Fleece Johnson. Let's see what we can find.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. Kicking it on another beautiful day with Mr. Fleece Johnson, the Booty Warrior. What's up, Fleece?
How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. You doing all right?
Doing damn good.
Well, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to get into it today about some questions I've been reading in the comments, just to go over them briefly and get past it. One of the questions was, have you ever been penetrated by another man?
Well, fucked in my ass?
Yeah.
Well, the people that asked that comment,
Yeah.
why don't you come and see? Come and see for yourself if I've been penetrated. How about that? Is that a good answer to y'all?
No, it's not a good answer. You know, it's either a yes or no. But that answer just says that maybe it's a no. It sounds like it pissed you off.
Yeah, like I said, it have to work. I'm taking it as a no.
Well, you can't take it as a no. It might be a yes.
Okay.
It might be a no. But I'm saying if you want to know that type of explicit personal, come and see me. I'll let you know.
Come and see you.
Yeah, make sure your ass is cleaned out too. So I might want to fuck it. How about that?
What about have you ever kissed another man?
Oh, most definitely.
Kissed him.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
In the mouth.
Tongue.
Down his throat.
Right. Okay.
And
That's right.
no shame in my game.
Isn't that a bit explicit and you know, tongue down your throat and all that? No shame in my game, but you wouldn't answer the question beforehand.
You know, I kiss one, and I kiss him again if I wasn't married. But I'm a married man now. You know, even in penitentiary, you know, if I mess with somebody, that's all I mess with is that somebody. It ain't no bunch of people.
So you had a consistent mate.
Yeah, if I have a relationship, I'm gonna take it all the way for years. You know, that's just me.
So what was the? Let's get on the gorge, because I know a lot of people was asking about the gorge. And you mentioned something last time we sat down. You mentioned that you had sex with a woman when you was locked up also.
Oh, yeah. Now, yeah, that did happen. A bunch of them. And you know, in penitentiary, a guard, they train their guards that the most powerful weapon they got is a pen and a notebook, where they can tell the inmates, do you want to write up? Inmates get scared like they do out there on the streets. When the police run up on them, they run. You know they run. I don't. So the next thing they got on them is walkie-talkies. If a guard lose their walkie-talkie, that's a breach of security. That means they get fired. I steal the walkie-talkie. Only thing they can do is put me in a hole for 90 days, upgraded for another 90 for 6 months. I'm used to doing years in a hole, so what's 90 days? So I steal it.
You steal the walkie-talkie?
Yeah, I stole the walkie-talkie, and the lady asked me, have you seen my walkie-talkie? I said, yeah, I got it. She said, well, I was her janitor. She said, well, I'm going to fire you. I said, go ahead. I come over here and said, turn her first. They deal with all the affairs of the prison. And so I said, you call the turn of affairs, I'm going to tell them I'm going to deny it. They're going to put me in the hole for 90. Then make me do another 96 months. Then they got to let me out of the hole according to the prison policy. Well, 6 months in the hole, I said, you be fired, period. That's a breach of security to lose your walkie-talkie. She said, well, go in front of your door. I went in front of my door. She called me back. She said, what have I ever done to you? I said, you ain't did nothing to me. It's what you ain't done. She said, what's that? I said, grab his dick and suck it. She said, you know what? I'm not going to grab it, and I sure ain't going to suck it. Sent me back to my cell, called me right back out where she sucked it, just to get her walkie-talkie back. I already knew it.
You didn't have to blackmail her for it or nothing. She just knew.
Yeah, she gave it up. And then I sold her. Went on to the next one. You know, I didn't get caught up in shit like that cause, like you said, I had a wife in her. Our prison wife. And I talked to my prison wife and told her, we need some shit in her. We need to get something popping. We need some money. We need drugs. We need all that. And the only way we're going to get it is through this bitch out there working. So that's how we did it.
So you was going to bring in all that with that guard kind of hiding it from you and getting it in there?
Yeah, I did get it.
Okay.
And so that's easy. I didn't have pussy in prison and stuff. But I'm saying this. I got introduced to ass before I got introduced to pussy. I growed up in prison. It's just one of them things, man. The first person I fucked was a man in the ass. In his motherfucking ass. And it was good. Real good. Made my motherfucking feet twirl. And after that, hey, I ain't never getting out. First of all, let me say this. I'm not going to make no excuses for myself. I'm not going to sit here and talk his bullshit about because I've been locked up so long, 40 years, this and that. Fuck all that. I fucked one. I fucked a couple of them. A lot of them. How about that? A bunch of them in their ass. And it was good, and I kissed them. Sucked their nipples and all that shit. Oh yeah, talk to them. You know, wine and dine them. Brought them anything I had. You know, money to buy. And I'm not gonna lie about none of that shit. Prison is a community. Unlike the community we live on out here in society. They got their own community and you know, if you ain't gonna never get out, that's your community. You live the rest of your life in, so what you gonna do? And the main thing that made me not really be concerned about what people think about me is everybody that got something to say about me, I got something to say about them. We in the same boat. You might not do what I do, but you're doing something just as bad. I don't have no regrets about it. You know, I did my time. I fucked their ass. I did all that. Kissed them, whined and dined them. We kill over them. Any motherfucker I fuck with in there, I would kill over. That shit is important to me in there. Booty was motherfucking important. If I didn't have it, hey, what's the use of being alive, man? Some motherfucker gonna give me some ass. We gonna get to the bottom of the booty. I gotta have it to survive in that motherfucker. It's more important than pop, water, beer, anything. Booty.
Miss me with all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The less sex that you have, the stronger you are as a male. Do you understand? So you was just a weak motherfucker out there chasing all that booty. Booty, 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 booty. Like, miss me. Yeah, we are all the same. No, we're not the same. We're in the same place. We're in the same place, the same time. We're in the same space. That's like saying everybody on the planet is all the same. No, we're not. Because we're all out on the planet, right? Those that are not locked up, right? I guess those without a job and those with a job, they're the same too, right? Your logic makes no sense. Anyway, what I'm saying is this thing here is crazy. This thing here is crazy, Booty Johnson. But listen, I'm waiting for him to talk about. Well, he's not going to talk about. He's not ever going to mention that he raped anybody. Where it's clear to see that he did. Do you understand? Especially when he's giving out. He's saying certain lines like, you know what I'm trying to say? Even though I was told, he said it because it was like some kind of acting. Well, he was told to say it, but you have to do the easy way or the hard way. Listen, that's what he was saying to man. That's obvious. Get me? That's obvious. Understand? But I was hoping to catch some kind of content like that. Let me give it 5 more minutes. See what he's got to say. But I know for a fact he's not going to admit rape. He's going to say he had relationships. You understand? But to say he was raping people in prison, why would he do something so stupid like that to admit that on the camera like that? You get me? You have to go to other sources, which I will have to go and look for after this. I just come across this though.
To be able to come. And so, like I said, I didn't think I would ever get out of prison. Because I've been in, I went down with 12 years. Ended up doing 40. Because I kept picking up more time. Because people kept stepping to me the wrong way. Now I'm going to tell you this though. All you people out there that got something stupid to say about me, fuck you. First of all. I ain't never been accused, never been charged, or arrested, or convicted of a sex crime ever in my life. Never. Ever. I don't have this shit. And I'm not registered as a, how you register
Sex
people?
offender.
Sex offender. I'm not a sex offender. I don't have that shit on my record. I was a Casanova in that motherfucker. You hear me? Nigga, I could talk a motherfucker out of their heads. I don't have to take shit. Give a motherfucker a couple cans of chili, some noodles, and some pop, and I can fuck whoever. It's just like giving a bitch out here $20 for some ass. It's the same thing. $20 will buy you some good ass in her. $20? Nigga, you get some fire ass in her. And them sisters in her know how to make their ass fire. They clean it out, put oil and shit up in their ass. And nigga, when you go up in her, nigga, you think, oh my God. Nigga.
So you're saying that you never took it, so you never raped anybody. That's what you're basically saying. You didn't have to take it. You understand? So you, get me? I don't believe these words at all. Really, I don't. Get me? We talk about the prison industry. A man being, you go to a man and try and ask him for whatever, or grabbing his asses as he's walking past, like you've admitted in. I think it was in this one or the other one I see, right? And that man's not going to turn around and bang you in your face. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that. Unless you got some weak ass people in that prison. I don't even know. None of it makes sense. Your words are up and down. You understand? Your words are up and down. How you gonna stand there, people walking past you, grabbing their asses, and nobody's doing nothing? People coming into the prison, you're grabbing their asses and no one's doing nothing or whatever. Do you understand? Whatever the situation will be. Listen, if I was walking in the prison, I'm on first day, last day, middle day, whatever, and some dude grabbed my ass as I was walking past, I'm knocking him out without. There's no second thought about nothing. Do you understand? Man's getting knocked out. Get me? I don't even know, man. Like, this shit don't make no sense. But obviously, he's on camera, and it'd be a smart thing not to admit raping people. Right? Common sense, right? Changed his life. He's married now and whatever.
Nigga, hey, believe me, when they gave me parole, it was at a time when, nigga, I was living good. I never thought I'd get out of prison. I didn't even give a fuck about getting out. Nigga, my life was set, you know. Hit everything I want. Anything I want. And they don't even let us smoke in the prison system here in Kentucky no more, but I had cigarettes. I had whiskey, weed. I had all that shit, and I was the main motherfucker. I made sure I kept all that, because as long as I got that, I got booty.
So you was running around, ripping off doors, causing $600,000 worth of damage, because you did say that, to that prison. So you're causing all this damage like you're the Hulk, but yet people were just giving you the booty for free. Huh? Well, I mean, it's not like you're big like King Kong. It's not like you know what I'm trying to say? It's not like you're massive like the Hulk. It's not like you even seem that intimidating. Do you understand? People can wild out. You understand? And most of your stories are talking about wilding out on the screws, so you're not even wilding out on the inmates. So who was scared of who?
Booty. I mean good booty. And all you motherfuckers out there talking all that bullshit, you gangsters and how hard you are, I done had you motherfuckers sitting in my lap, you know. So I know how hard you are for real, right? Drugs, I know what drugs will do to a motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, obviously you're talking to your people. I mean, over there, it must be weak ass motherfucker. Listen, let me put this out on God, yo. If that stuff was to happen to me, on God, we're both dying, or he's dying. Do you understand? Like, get me? You understand? Do you understand? I don't think you get it. You understand? I don't think you get it. Like, hell no. Yeah, we hear about these prison tales where man are so scared that just, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that, because I would see red. I would literally black out. Do you understand? And I'll come to you, and everybody in the room, I'll be swimming in blood. Do you understand? So when you tough guys, you tough booty guys want to make these certain comments about blah, blah, oh, you tough men out there, blah, blah, blah. If you was in the same place as me, I'd have you. Yeah, really? Your eyes would be at your head. Your eyes would be out of your head. I put my fingers up your nose and I rip off your nose. Do you understand? Your nose is coming off of your face. You get me? Get me? Then I'm just like, hey, listen. I would get so creative. They would call me Donatello of the prison. Do you understand? I would be so creative. When they come, by the time they come to the cell, they'll see nothing but artwork all over the floor, all over the walls. They'll be calling me Donatello. Do you understand? You understand? And I'm sorry, everybody that may be affected by watching something like this, you know, trying to say, and hearing the comments and whatever, you know what I'm saying, that I'm saying and stuff. But yeah, I'm just saying, me, we're not all the same, are we? But me, you know, words are cheap, innit? Or talk is cheap, innit? It's all about the action. You'd see me all over the news. If that was to ever try to happen to me, on God you would. I'd make that example, and I promise you that. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
It'll make you sit on this dick. Thank you.
All right. Since you brought up the cigarettes,
No, let's end that there. You understand? So yeah, there was a conversation on a platform last night about this guy. I was trying to find well, I just wanted to listen to this and record it. Obviously, because I'm proving a point that this guy obviously raped people in prison. You know what I'm trying to say? So I thought maybe I'd hear something out of his mouth, but I've heard enough out of his mouth. You understand? The guy's so up and down with it. Get me? Oh yeah, I will kiss a man. I will kiss a man and all this stuff. I'll do it again. But I'm married now. See? Weren't you married when you went in prison the first time? Don't care how long you was in there for. I bet it was guys like you that made up the rule. What happens in prison stays in prison, huh? But you're out of prison right now, and you got booty on your mind, right? And you're talking about how much you love kissing up on a man. You just said all that, so you still got all that shit in your mind. You like that at the beginning of the show. You talked about, if y'all want to answer that question, come and see me and see for yourself. You understand? And you're talking about men, so you still got a desire for men. Why have you got a desire for men? And how come you moved on? How come you lost that desire now that you're back with your wife or got a new wife? Anyway, I'm Audi, man. Get me? And it's not even about that. It's about the whole rape process. It's common sense to know. You understand? Unless this guy was only waiting and looking out for the gay guys coming in the prison, right? Unless he was only seeking the gay ones in the prison. But by what he's saying, it didn't go that way. You know, if somebody's desperate, they want a can of tuna and some noodles, they go bend over. I didn't have to take it. I just offered it. And they accepted it. So easy, right? You know? See, my times I spent in prison, I've never ever seen or heard of a man offering or get me, asking for something, right? You get me? And they will give some kind of booty action in return. I'm from the UK, by the way. Yeah, we are different. Very different, but at the same time, not so different. Get me? Just the brain matter's messed up. So let me say this before I go. Let me just talk about that whole prison thing. Like, I was in prison for so long, blah, blah, blah. You know, it gets too tiring wanking all the time. That's you also said something like that, right? Nigga, I would be the king of all wankers. All right. I would be the king of all the wankers. I would have so much wank time. I would bag it up, come outside, and give it to the wank donation people. I would give it to the hospital people so people could have babies. I would save all that, come in a bag. That's right. Come in a bag. And I would pass that on to the people. That's what I would do. Get me? The great Fleece Johnson, whatever your name is, come in a bag. I'm just saying, you could have done that, made yourself some money when you come out, but you didn't even choose to do that. You wanted to put your cum in a man's bum. And back then, did they even have contraception? Whatever. Man don't do them kind of antics. You get me? Like I'm saying, me, if I was in prison, I would have entered every single wankathon. You know what I'm saying? At the Olympics, I would have been that wanker. That's right. You can call me wanker. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been the wanker. You know what I'm saying? It would be like, there goes Willy Wanker in his little chocolate factory that no one can touch. You know what I'm saying? But a woman do. And as for that part we used to talk about, a woman with the screws and the walkie-talkie things, right? I never even thought about that before, you know. I didn't try that, you know. If I ever go back to prison, you know what I'm saying? I might just have to take their walkie-talkie and say, you better give me some socky. Okay? And that way you can get your job back. Bitch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do that. I'll try that. And I'll let you know, Fleece, to the Johnsons, that, yeah. Anyway, Fleecey, I'm going to go. Make sure you, be a good little lad. You know what I'm saying? I noticed you got teeth in your mouth in the video. When did they knock out your teeth? Cause I thought all your teeth was missing. You got bottom row though. I don't think you got bottom row in this video, have you? Let me have a look. Let me back it up a bit. T talk. Gums. That's all I see is gums. All right, and cool. We're gonna leave that there because you ain't got no teeth at that age. You know what I'm saying? But you have some teeth. Yeah, you got teeth. You got a bottom row of teeth in your mouth, right? In the video where, you know, you're explaining shit, but that was after the fact because you're talking about what you used to be like, but you were still in the prison when you're talking this way. You know, you got the hat on your head, and you're talking about what you used to be like, but you got a bottom row of teeth. I thought you had them all smashed out by prison guards. I thought you had your whole teeth smashed out and then you couldn't get them replaced. But you got teeth. But yeah, I don't know, whatever. It don't make sense. Yeah, so anyway, boom, I'm outie. Most people don't know what I'm talking about because I'm following on from last night's show. All right, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're finding it confusing. I'm just following some of the questions that was put out from yesterday, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm outie. Peace.